What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today we're going to be doing our second last video leading up to The Walking Dead Season 7 finale, which is coming up tonight. I'm so excited for the beginning of All Out War. Finally, All Out War is coming. Now, today we're going to be doing a video talking about some of the stuff that we should be expecting from the finale, kind of our expectations leading up to the episode, blah, 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 and talking about what we're going to do during the summer break. It's a big question. A lot of people want to know. So, oh my god, I am so excited for this finale. You have no idea. I have a feeling that this one is not going to disappoint at all. It can't. This season's been a little weak. I think we need an episode that really gets us prepped for an amazing season, and I think this finale will be the episode. So, anyway, I did 3 videos yesterday, so there's tons. If you want to check out my video about Roshone, if you want to check out my video on Rick vs. Negan, and if you want to check out my 10-inch Glenn Walking Dead action figure review that I did pick up at Toys R Us that you can probably see on the shelf right now. Yes, he looks sick, man, doesn't he? Oh, God, that looks so awesome. However, I was thinking about moving this Michonne over here and my Glenn over here, because you can really see the Michonne. I think you should be able to see Glenn more since he's newer, so I might actually do that if you guys don't mind. But then there's also the box right there in the background, so really, really love that 10-inch Glenn figure. So anyway, guys, I am so excited for this finale. You have no idea how excited I am. We're going to talk a little bit about our expectations, but I also want to thank everybody for 96 subscribers. Thank you so much. We're in the 90s now. We're getting close to 100. Only got a few left before I can do a big Q&A video for the 100 subscribers video. So if you guys want to participate in that Q&A video, get a question answered, you can write it in the comments below. It doesn't have to be Walking Dead, whatever. Write it in the comments below, and I'll take it in consideration. I already have a few people that have already sent questions, so I'm already going to do the video anyway. But if you want to participate, I will include your question. Yeah, write them in the comments below if you have any. So, anyway, guys, I am really excited for this finale. You have no idea, because I'm sure you guys are too. After such a weak season, and I would say that, I think this season has been a little bit on the weak side. It was good at first, when it first started. It had a little bit of a lull there around mid-first half, I would say. Then around mid-season, it got really good, around episode 7, 8, 9, 10. Those were solid episodes. And then it kind of calmed down a little bit when it came to episode 11, 12. And then I feel like the last few have been insane again. So this one is going to be probably even crazier than the ones we've had lately. And I'm just really looking forward to see what happens between the survivors and the saviors. I cannot wait to see what happens, who dies, how All Out War is going to really get started is going to be just incredible. I'm so excited for this episode. So anyway, guys, really this episode should be pretty good in terms of how it's going to lead up to the finale. But I got a couple questions from people asking me, what kind of cliffhanger are we going to get for this episode? And I actually responded to a couple people, and I said, well, it can't be as bad as last year's cliffhanger, because last year's cliffhanger was just totally ridiculous. It wasn't good at all. It was just such a trick or whatever. They really messed around with the kind of the way they ended season 6 was kind of a little bit disappointing, but it made for a great beginning to this season, because of course the rest of this season hasn't been as good. So you know what? It actually got season 7 just a little better in terms of quality. Personally, for me, I'm really, really excited to see, what happens between the survivors and, the saviors, like I said. But what kind of cliffhanger are we gonna get? It's tough. I mean, I'm not really sure if they're gonna end it in a position where maybe you think Rick killed Negan or something, but maybe he didn't, and so they could do something like that. But I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna do it in a way where it's not going to be a cliffhanger. it's going to be more so of a kind of conclusion, but beginning to like a beginning to something. I feel like there's a scene in the comic book specifically with Negan where he talks to his guys, and he basically goes on and he tells them that they are going to war, and it's this awesome speech from Negan that I think, to be honest with you, could be the last scene of this season. That could be a great way to end it. Or there's also a scene in the comics where Rick's group actually attack Negan at the Sanctuary, even after the fact that they've already started to attack the Saviors. They go to the Sanctuary, Rick's group are ready, and basically what happens is Rick shoots off a couple shots with a pistol or whatever. Negan comes out, and he reveals that he's captured a character in the comic books that I won't spoil because it's kind of spoilers. And then Rick's group doesn't surrender, and they start fighting back and forth. That could be a cliffhanger right there, because then you don't know if Rick's group are going to surrender or not. They could do something like that as well. So there's a couple different scenes in the comic books I'm thinking about that I'm like, well, they could end it there, they could end it here, but then maybe they won't end it. Maybe they'll end it like something fresh, new that's not off the comic books. Which honestly, I feel like they're gonna end it with something that's actually gonna surprise everybody. Where it's gonna be like, what? Like we have to wait until next season? But it's not gonna be like how last year's finale was, where like you don't know if somebody died or like who died or something. It's not gonna be that crazy, but I tell you what, I think the ratings for Season 8 will be insane. I think it's going to be at least close to 20 million views. With All Out War and Negan, oh god, yeah, he's definitely, Negan is definitely probably going to, increase the show, especially with All Out War and everything like that. Yeah. But I've heard a lot of people talking about, and I have a couple subscribers here that I actually, I will mention. I'm not going to say their names because who knows if they want me to. But one of my subscribers I've met them personally, and basically this person is so scared because she hasn't read the comic books, and she thinks that Negan is going to die in the finale. And that's one thing, is that I think, to be honest with you, if Negan dies in the finale, that's going to be a huge mistake. And I'm just going to go ahead and say right now, he's not going to die in the finale because it's not going to happen. It can't, because of the fact that All Out War is going to be Season 8. And not just because of that. There's tons of other storylines that's coming with Negan and Rick, too. Both of them. That's going to be coming in the next couple seasons, in the next couple years. So they can't kill Negan right now. They can't. So I don't think anybody should worry about Negan dying. I've heard tons of people are saying, oh my god, they better not kill Negan in the finale. It's like, well, Negan is like one of the best villains of a TV series ever. In my opinion, I think he is my favorite. I love characters like the Joker. He's a tough one to beat, but I think Negan beats him easily because of the way Negan is written and the way he's interpreted. Whatever. I can't even say the word. I'm mixed up. Anyway, so the thing I'm trying to say here is that I think Negan is probably the best villain of not only just The Walking Dead, probably the best villain in TV history. If you wanna pick maybe the Governor, I could understand that, but JDM as Negan is just killing it this season. He's killing it. So, personally, I don't think they're going to kill him off. Nobody should really worry about that. I just don't think that's going to happen. I'd be really shocked if I came back tomorrow when I do my review and say, well, guys, Negan died last night on The Walking Dead. It's not going to happen. I hope I don't jinx it right now, because I'm telling you right now, so let's just talk quickly about it, worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, Negan dies. I mean, that would just mess everything up. So it's not going to happen. But maybe they could do it in a way where maybe they make us think they killed Negan, but they don't. But, I mean, I could see maybe if Rick shoots him, somewhere in the leg or in the arm, or, I don't know, somewhere that's not the head, right? Or, close to the heart or anything like that. If Rick shot Negan, but didn't kill him, that would be still cool. But I think you need Negan to fight in this episode. You need him in there, blunt, brutal, right to the point, and going in there, both of the groups attacking each other, and, it's going to make a huge mess. Of course, tons of characters are probably going to die tonight. So, this is probably going to be action-oriented, emotional, brutal probably at parts, I'm gonna guess. Maybe even probably, we see Eugene in the promo, so maybe some slight comedy, and just some stuff like that. So, I think, and a lot of shocking moments, because there's a death specifically in the comic books that I'm not going to talk about, that's probably going to happen either tonight or next season, and I'm going to guess tonight based on what we've been seeing with this character. I'm not going to spoil it. And it's a character that has been around for quite a while now, and that does get killed off, that I think we will see tonight, and that's going to be very sad. And people that read the comic books, please don't spoil it for anybody else, because I know probably nobody wants to know who the character I'm talking about here. Some people might have a little bit of an idea, but it's a character that I'm sure everybody's going to be sad about. In terms of people, a lot of people think that Jadis will die in the finale. I don't know. It's hit or miss with her. I feel like she could. Wouldn't that be crazy if she was the one that told Negan about what Rick's group are planning, and then Rick just turns around? That'd be pretty crazy or something. I could see that. Rick maybe just being like, you know what? Because that's Rick. That's his reaction. He doesn't always lose it on people. He just shoots them if he doesn't want them alive. And that's the kind of world they live in. And that's how crazy the zombie apocalypse is at that point. So, anyway, guys, I think the only last thing I want to say is I'll see you guys for the 1 hour left video. I haven't picked a great image for that video yet. I have to edit that together. But anyway, really, really excited for this episode coming up, and I'm also excited to see how Shiva, the Sanctuary, the Kingdom, are gonna fit into all this. How are they gonna fit in? I mean, I think that's gonna be very interesting, and I'm hoping for a really awesome tiger kill or something. If the tiger kills maybe a good couple saviors or something tonight, that'd be pretty awesome if that happened. But we see Rick and Carl running. There's smoke everywhere in Alexandria, so this is going to be probably one of the best episodes ever. I can already guarantee it. This is going to be a great finale. Hopefully we don't get, disappointed. I don't think we will, guys. I really don't think we will. This is going to be a really crazy episode, and there's probably tons of stuff coming that even if you even read the comic books, there are some stuff that are kind of spoiled when it comes to this finale, but I feel like there's still going to be stuff that, like, certain characters that could be killed off, that would be like what? That just really happened? So, a lot of deaths probably coming tonight. A lot of deaths. I'm at least hoping 2 or 3 major ones, I'm going to say. Maybe a couple B-lister character deaths. Again, I could see it. But anyway, guys, write your comments below about all this stuff right now. And I'll see you guys for the review tomorrow. I am so excited for this episode. I don't know if if I have another video later on today, aside from that 1 hour left video I do every week, that'd be cool, but probably not, because I have a lot of stuff to do today, and also, getting ready for the finale, and I got a couple other things to do today. So, anyway, guys, I'm so excited for the finale. I'll see you guys really soon for the review, and yeah, guys, enjoy the episode tonight. I'll say it again, enjoy the episode. I'm so excited. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to quit rambling. I'll see you guys really soon. Enjoy the episode tonight, guys.